What's up, guys? It's Rush with more digital media and live casting, and I am out here with Starlene. Starlene, where's the rest of the clan?
They're coming. Everybody's coming except for the guys. I leave them at home. So yeah.
Keep them at home.
Frank and Hudson, they can't come to ladies first.
Tell me a little bit about what first things first, ladies first. Tell me a little bit about this event. What it means to you.
I'm so excited to be here because I am one of those sandwich moms, the one that has kids, and then I'm taking care of my mother, and then I've got a busy life with my husband. So like a lot of women, I'm running around doing things, and we don't take enough time out for ourselves sometimes. So tonight, I'm just excited to see all the ladies come out, get a little pep talk, and inspire them to keep taking time for themselves, whether it's health-wise, work-wise, or family-wise. You gotta get a break sometimes.
I think that's really cool. Okay, so speaking of sandwiches, what is one unique thing your kid asks for, like just in general? Like you go, this is weird.
My little 5-year-old's into ketchup now, which is
really?
brand new. She never put any condiments on anything, and now she'll put ketchup on everything. You stick ketchup out there, she's going to eat it, or marinara sauce. She wants that. She likes pizza with no cheese, and then to pour marinara all over it.
Nice. See, those are one of the small little things that you have to meet. One of the expectations you have to meet in life.
Exactly.
What are some of the other what is Christianity? What is one of the biggest things that you feel like women are struggling with in Christianity?
That's a great question. What are women struggling with when it comes to Christianity? I think a lot of women have a great foundation when it comes to Christianity.
Okay.
Many of us are raised in the church and doing well in the church, but sometimes you have that struggle like, God, I want to do all and be all for everybody, but I also want time for myself. And I think a lot of women are wondering, am I living the full potential or the purpose that God's planted in me?
Yeah.
And I think that's the big concern is you don't want to let God down. You want to make sure you're living your full potential and using the talents and gifts He's given you. And I think a lot of women struggle with that balance between what they want to do and making sure it's what God wants them to do.
I think that's a beautiful answer. I think you're right. It's like I see a lot of that too. With a lot, and it's not just with ladies, but with men too. But really, I really see that people are meeting their God's expectation of what victory He has planned for them.
Exactly.
What piece of advice would you give millennial, someone that's coming to the new world about their walk?
About their walk. Oh my goodness, to not be distracted by those who aren't on that same path. Instead, to be the example for them. So I say that because I have a blended family, and so my bonus babies are not babies. They're 23 and 22, and then we have a 5-year-old. So I know very well what the temptations are and all the things out there, what other people are doing out there in the world. But I just encourage all the millennials, all the young people who are walking the right walk, to not get distracted by those who aren't, to stay on the right path and know that God's got them, and they might win over some souls for Christ along the way.
I think you're right. Tell me about your show. Tell me when is your show? What days are your show and all that stuff?
Yeah.
Viewers want to know.
Awesome. I'd love to share with you. I am on Monday through Fridays, and we are live from 5 till 9. Okay. It's Frank, Starlene, and Hudson in the mornings on 94.9 KLTY, and we would love for you to listen. Tune in anytime.
When you got into the radio, did you think you were going to go down the Christian station? Is that was your plan?
That's a great question. No, I actually started in television. I still do TV and radio.
Okay.
But I actually started in secular radio when I did radio first.
Okay.
And I just believe that when God has a path that's prepared for you, He just puts you on there, whether you're ready for it or not. And so I never applied for any of the jobs I've given, and I like to share that with young people because sometimes the doors just open, and then that's God. I'm like, God is telling me to do this. God is telling me to take this opportunity, and it's led me to where I am now and being able to use my Christian background to help others.
I think that's beautiful, that God, this is just something that you just walk through, and what's the difference between secular and Christian radio? Do you think?
A lot.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
Definitely the music. I mean, we're all humans, we're all people, and there are a lot of my friends that work in secular radio and secular TV who are Christians, who listen to us every day, so thank y'all for listening when you're not on air. But for those who wonder what the real difference is, it would have to be when it comes to KLTY, the music. You can turn on our station at any time and know that it's going to be safe for little ears, and you don't have to cover their ears. So I go, oh my goodness, what did they just say when they were singing? Because it's all good on KLTY.
I think I think you're right, and you're probably smiling a lot at work. And something tells me you smile a lot every day.
I do.
And I can tell you have this really great energy, and I look forward to hearing you talk today. And we'll be shooting that too. And it was a pleasure meeting you.
Rush, it was an honor meeting you.
Nice to meet
Thank
you. I was telling Bonnie that one of the at Moore, what we like to do is we believe in people first, and then and what they do second. And so for us, it was an honor to sit down and talk with you, and I want you to know that.
That means a lot to me. Thank you. You know what? My little 5-year-old just learned her part for the end of year school speech.
Yes.
And she says at the end of all the kids telling what they do for a living or what they want to be when they grow up, she says, those are all the things that we want to do, and those are jobs we become, but they don't change who we are. We're still the same person inside that God's created us to be.
Well, you are a beautiful person.
Thank you.
Guys, as always, I always say, have peace and light, and you remember, the ocean refuses no river.